now. We're live, baby. We're live.
All right. Welcome back to the High as Fuck podcast. I'm your host, Danny, and this is my co-host, Wax.
What's up, guys? What's up?
And we have a very special guest with us. We have a very funny comedian.
Talented. Very talented.
Daniel Velasquez. Woo!
Thank you, guys. Dude, I really appreciate you having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me freaking run a show out of your shop every month, dude. It's unbelievable.
Of course, man. Thank you for doing it. Without you and bringing your buddies and stuff, you know, we'd just be a shop.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think what's great about you is you have like a DIY background. Mm-hmm. So like when I was pitching you the vision of the show, like you have that entertainment background, so you knew everything already.
Yeah.
And it was a real easy transition. Dude, that first show, it's freaking hilarious, dude. I could have sued your ass, honestly. If I wanted to, you could have gotten a big fuking lawsuit, Danny.
I know. Thank you for not doing that, man.
Thank you for taking it like a champ.
It's so fucking funny, dude. I was wearing my Jeff Hardy t-shirt, and then I fucking did a stage dive off somebody, dude.
You're feeling really into the shirt, man.
Yeah, I felt bad for that lady because I kind of accosted her. She was like being nice. She was like, we love you or whatever, which is like nothing worse to hear than that.
Yeah.
After a big fall, but again, she was trying to be nice, and I just went, "I don't love you," in the most serious voice possible. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this will be the last show I fucking do here. But yeah, I went and apologized to her because I was like, Jesus, I feel like a dickhead.
Dude, I mean, it kind of freaked a lot of people out.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Everyone was very worried.
100%. My buddy Nick was in the back of the show, and I could just hear his voice dying laughing. He was the only one laughing in a room of stunned silence. It was fucking unbelievable.
This is your best friend, like.
Yeah. Well, because like he told me this, which he's a fucking asshole. He was like, I knew you weren't going to be able to get off the stage. He was like, I knew you weren't going to be able to do it. And he goes, and then I watched it happen. And he goes, but you hopped up pretty quick. So then he was like, I felt like it was okay to laugh at that point.
You took it like a champ, dude. And now we have stairs put in for you.
Oh, yeah, bro. You have stairs because it's the law.
You're right. We allegedly didn't have them before. All right.
No, it's all good, guys. I was just giving you a hard time. But yeah, man, it's unbelievable. Like doing comedy in Austin, like to get on a good show like this where it's a guaranteed packed crowd, all the artists are paid well, like everyone's paid well, everyone, eats, drinks, has a good time, like shop makes money, everyone goes home happy. Yep. Like you don't get that in Austin. And so to have that once a month, like to just bring my friends down and to me work out new shit is like really, really cool. So, really grateful that you guys let me do that, and I'll plug it. The next one, I think we're going to be close to sold out, if not sold out by the time this episode drops, but the next High as Fuck is February 17th, next Saturday, folks. Yep. And then after that, March 23rd. So tickets will be dropping soon for that.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout.
And this episode will drop the week before. So you'll be able to watch this. You'll be able to check out Daniel.
Leading up to the show?
Yeah.
See how funny he is?
Yeah, it's... Let me ask you a question, Daniel. When before the first show you did here, you told me that you weren't really doing too much stand-up yet, or not that you weren't doing comedy yet, but you weren't doing as much at that time, or was it barely when you got it back into it?
Yeah, I mean, I was doing stand-up, but I used to work at a club in San Antonio, and I got banned from that club because I got too drunk one night, and Danny had a couple falls.
Stage dive some more.
Oh, so this is a common occurrence.
Yeah. It's not your fault. It was gonna happen. No.
It sounds like a scam.
No, yeah.
Scamming this man.
No, yeah. So I just stopped working at that club, and that was a really consistent place for me, and I think I needed that because my drinking had gone out of control. And I say this on stage, but it's like my friend did tell me, like, you can't be disabled and be an alcoholic. Like, you really gotta fucking pick a struggle,
Oh yeah, man.
And so like I have cut back, even though I'm drinking a fucking beer. I'm the only one drinking right now, but
it's okay. It's the High as Fuck podcast.
Yeah,
high as fuck for you.
Yeah. So I've cut back on my drinking, but I wasn't doing much stand up then, as much as I wanted to. And so, like, when I got booked by my friend Brian Powell, shout out Brian Powell.
Yeah, shout out
for that
Brian.
show. I mean, it was something where I was just so excited to get a packed room, and I tried a new bit out that night and it worked, and then from there got connected with you, and it just went on. But yeah, stand-up has always been something that I liked, and so now that I'm getting into it, it's super fun, and yeah, I don't know, I want to do this for a long time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I remember you stuck out to me the most out of everybody that night. Your material was different. Just the way the crowd responded to you. I knew that you were one different one out of everybody. You know.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate it. I'm sure me, I'm different than most people.
Sure, everyone's told you that.
Yeah. You've hit the nail on the head, Danny. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
He's different, man. We give it away.
No, man. Thank you. I do really appreciate it, and I mean, yeah, man. I'm excited to do this and just to be a part of this shop and help it grow. And I think as I get bigger and like as my friends get bigger too, like we want to do something comedy for real. Like this place can be a real spot.
Oh yeah, man.
And yeah,
Bring it.
Yeah, I want to do a show in Austin, man. I want to find a spot that we can.
We got him.
We got a spot.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
We got him.
oh my god.
It's all good, man.
That's a
The
good
last
try.
episode, for the first 15 minutes, I was just coughing, dude. So
We were dead.
yeah. So yeah, I want to do a show up in Austin, man. I just got to find somebody to do a collab with.
Dude, yeah, I just started working at a great club called the Black Rabbit.
Nice.
And it's run by our friends Jeremy Jonas and Josh Cavazza. Josh has been on the show before.
Yeah, I remember.
Shout out Josh.
Shout out Josh. Headlined.
Hilarious. Super hilarious.
Yeah, no, so fucking funny. And Jeremy Jonas, he's going to be on the show, I believe, in March. And they just opened a new spot called the Black Rabbit. I'll definitely get you connected with them because they're definitely a fan of this shop and like what you guys do. And I'm sure they would be more than happy to throw a show. We'll work something out later. But yeah, for
That'd
sure.
be fucking awesome.
I definitely have a spot for you guys.
Hell yeah.
Here you go, dude. I got you a dab for y'all to share.
Oh,
right
thank
there,
you.
bro. Get high as hell.
Goddamn, when you say high as fuck, you mean high as fuck.
we don't stop.
Bro, we don't
Yeah,
stop,
yeah.
bro. You're more than welcome to whenever you want.
No, yeah, I'm
We don't want to
fine.
make you uncomfortable.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
Stoned.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Whenever you need a water too, something to drink, you let us know.
Of
Got
course.
you.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you guys.
So, when did you start first noticing that you were funny? Like being a comedian, like at a young age, or when did you like saw your first movies and you were like, I'm gonna do that?
Yeah, I just think, and it's like really fucking cliche, so I hate all this bullshit. But like when you're like a disabled kid, you have to, and it's like a natural, it's like a thing with evolution too. Like it's a natural instinct to like want to stay away from people who are different than you or like things you don't understand. And so,
That's for you, buddy.
oh, Jesus Christ.
It's alright, take your time. How was that?
It's good, man.
The cereal milk. It's fantastic, bro. Some batter. Oh, he's getting high. Ooh-wee.
Pass them both.
Pass him. Pass him this way, please.
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, when you're like a disabled kid, like a lot of kids will shy away from you or exclude you. So you have to find other ways for people to notice you and stuff. So I had to win people over with personality. So I was just like a funny guy. And I learned that more like in high school than anything. Like I had like a elevator pass to every like service elevator in the school. And it would like go up to rooftops and shit. And so like the way you make friends is you give that key to somebody else and you let them finger their girlfriend on the roof and stuff. And so then you, I don't know, you gotta
You get to watch.
No, I know.
Follow them up there.
We know what Danny's into, man.
Voyeurism.
Cooking, baby. Watching that shit.
Yeah, no, but things like that, dude. Like it was funny, man. I actually got I used to do, it's kind of annoying, but I'd work for like a disabled organization, and they would have me do like, I guess, like social coaching to like their teenagers, and they would have this thing called like disabled tough talks or something, and it was really like they were pawning me off. Like all it was were like parents were pawning their disabled kids off on me because they didn't want to have hard conversations with them. And I pretty much was like, these were kids that were transitioning out of high school and either going to college or going to like the workforce, and I was trying to teach them like social skills for life and things like that. And it's like, first one, it's like you gotta lose sweatpants. A lot of people wear the sweatpants. You can't wear that shit anymore. The girls are not gonna like you. You're already gonna have a tough time getting laid. You can't be wearing a Captain America shirt and sweatpants. You know, you can't really be doing that.
What kind of disabled people were we talking about?
Hey, dude, wheelchair.
Like all kinds?
Yeah, no, it was mostly this one. It was like strictly physical disability. So they were all there mentally. I could not handle the mental guys. I could not. Dude.
Yeah, when you say sweatpants,
that's a different conversation.
I picture the guy, you know, with the sweatpants
like
above
here, right?
and the dirty shirt,
tucked in, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of wheelchair guys too. There's a lot of those.
Those are just neck beards, man.
No, a lot of those are wheelchair guys for sure. But yeah, I just got fired because I gave honest but probably not great advice socially, or I guess societal wise. Like I told people like you should do stuff to make friends that your parents wouldn't tell you to do, or like, you know, things like that.
Sneak them into the right, like give them
like fake falling off a stage.
But yeah.
That's how you scam them when you get older, buddies.
Yeah, no, but just like things like that. Like more in high school, just like learning how to make friends. And then the thing too is like I was also in the Paralympics, and so which like I don't know how much you know about the Paralympics or what you know.
Absolutely nothing. So
explain it to us, please, and tell everybody. Shout out to you, bro. So you are a fucking Olympian, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, that's bad. I was just taking a fat dab for that.
Yeah.
I can't do shit. I'm a fat shit.
Yeah, man. I was a Paralympic sprinter for a while, but the Paralympics, they're pretty much like they're the physically disabled Olympics, and they go through the same drug testing guidelines, same selection guidelines done by the International Olympic Committee and by the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee. And yeah, pretty much so like if you have a physical disability, you can qualify. You have to get seen by a panel of doctors, and then they guarantee, they certify that you have this disability, what disability you have, the severity of it, and then they put you in what's called a classification. And you're just given a number. So let's say your number is 17. You're the track classification 17. So when you run, you're running against people who are only in that classification. And so I was a sprinter. So I ran, I did the 100, 200 meter, 400 meter, and then I threw shot put for a while. And I did that for like as long as I can remember, like 10 years, since I was 10 years old. So did it for about like 16 years. And yeah, man, it was just a great way to also, like, that's where you get to learn some social skills, because you're only surrounded by disabled people there. So you are the most free that you're ever going to be, because you're away from like any type of judgment or anything. So it's just so much fun. And it's so weird because like at all those, like when you get to the high up meets, like all the disabled people just have sex. It's fuck. Like, it's just so fucking funny.
I got the image in my head now. It's fucking sick, bro. Disabled people fucking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like wheelchair, all that shit, bro.
Is there people helping?
It's like, no, honestly, it's like, no, it's
you need help putting the dick in, sir? I got you.
No, it honestly, it's what I picture like a sex scene in like a Saw movie is like. Like somebody's missing a fucking leg, and somebody's fucking chained up somehow. Someone needs support strings or whatever to fucking prop you up. But it's it's funny. I don't know. So, I mean, the Paralympics is, where I learned to be funny too and make fun of myself, because disabled people are mean to each other the most.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, do y'all like? Is there like a top disabled person that like banters everyone else?
How black on black crime is a thing?
Like like
there is a hierarchy.
Yeah, tell us about it, please. I want us to know. Like wheelchair guys get picked up by people that can walk, I'm sure, and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it depends on, because there's also some crazy like jacked wheelchair guys that also like maybe they're only missing one leg or something. So then they can fucking they can hit. It's so funny though, when I was in university at the University of Texas at Arlington, I was doing I was in their Paralympic program, and I was a sprinter there, and I would hang out with a lot of the guys on the wheelchair basketball team. They have like a college program there, so we had all the best wheelchair basketball players from the U.S. and across the world that would come to play for us. And we would stay at hotels and shit, and people would like steal the wheels off other people's wheelchairs. So then like this guy can't move anywhere or anything. Or like when I was at the Paralympics we were in London, it was 2014. It was the under 23 like world championships in London, and some of us were trying to sneak out to go have a beer because we were like all 19 and you could drink over there. But I was the guy who was like supposed to be chaperoning this fucking blind guy.
It sounds funny.
And he's like a 16-year-old kid. He's like 15. And it's like, it's already hard enough for like a group of like 6 crippled people to sneak out of like an Olympic village. And it's like, we don't need to fucking take another like kid. We're not going to take this fucking blind guy. So we're like, and he doesn't know the wiser, he's not really trying to come with us. It's his first under 20 team or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
And, we're like, I'm trying to get out of here, right? So I'm taking him to his hotel room or something, and my fucking buddy comes in. He has beers with him. He's drinking, and he's with this girl, and they start making out, and they just press all the buttons on the elevator, and then we just get out, and this blind guy's he's just in the elevator, and he made it back to his room fine and everything. He's a good lad. Like, he wasn't gonna tell on us.
Yeah.
But it was just like that stuff where like, I don't know, just different things. Pushing people down is a big one, or like nudging people. Like, if you nudge me, dude, I'm going to the ground, dude. I'm like fucking Ronaldo in soccer. Dude, you nudge me, I'm flopping over to you. But that's real. You want to see a real? Yeah. But But yeah, dude, disabled people are fucking nuts, dude. It is like.
So that movie, The Ringer's pretty true. Like, you've seen that before?
That's the other one.
I purposely stay away from bullshit like that.
Really?
But thank you.
That's really?
I don't know if that's true. I've never fucking seen this bitch ass movie. But thank you for comparing me to a retarded guy. I really appreciate that.
They have Olympic things. They do, right?
That's the Special Olympics. Oh. Clearly, you're not listening to anything I fucking
I thought they were intertwined. I thought they were intertwined.
You have no idea how insulting that is to you. You're making yourself worse. I'm losing respect for you with every word that you say.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny.
No, I don't know.
Are y'all scared of them?
I think everyone is scared of them.
No, but do y'all have beef though, bro? Like Bloods and Crips type stuff.
Well, type of disabled. Obviously, I think I'm better than them. But
let me ask you a question. When you were lining up, start a race, did you ever look over and you're like, I'm gonna fucking smoke that guy? That guy has no chance. Or was it always like you said, the classification, everyone was kind of even? Or was it always like, you're not supposed to be here, bro?
You want to know something
fucking normal? What the fuck?
Dude, you want to know something absolutely insane? There is rapid cheating in the Paralympics. Rampant cheating.
Like steroids type shit?
Yeah, okay, so pretty much like my disability, like I have cerebral palsy, and that's like a wide spectrum, right? So you have people with cerebral palsy who are in wheelchairs that have very limited muscle function. You have people like me who can have, I can walk, but I obviously have impairment. And then people who are better than me, where you really can't tell there's anything wrong with them unless you really study their walk. So it's a wide range. And so I'm gonna continue the story after I take this rip poke.
It's like, you can't tell. Is that a disabled person or a pimp?
Wow, I learned that one in 5th grade. No, fucking yes. There's a wide range, and so what happens is like. if like, say I go out and run 5 miles, right? And then I come and talk to you, I'm going to look a lot more disabled because I just tired myself out and ran 5 miles, right? So there'd be guys who are not as disabled as I am, right? And then go to like the judges panel after having just run, 2 miles or whatever. So they look more disabled. Then they get in the race with me and fucking smoke my ass. But then they get called out and they, whatever, they get banned or whatever.
You want to call any of them out right now?
No, it doesn't matter. They're all losers. I don't know. Oh, hey, is this all good? By the way, I don't know if my headphones just went silent, so I just want to make sure that everything is.
Oh, and unplugged. There you go.
Oh, word, sweet. Okay, great.
I can hear you the whole time. Don't worry.
You're getting crazy, baby.
Yeah. The government's trying to pinpoint me right now, dude.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man. So it's just like I don't know. I've had a weird life. I have an interesting life. Like coming to stand up. Weed was actually played a pretty big role in me doing stand up.
How's that, man?
Well, okay, when I started, so I don't drive a car because God didn't bless me with that ability. But so when I started, I knew a comic. I'm not going to name him. Actually, he doesn't do this anymore. Fuck it. Actually, I'm not going to name him. Nick's told me not to name him.
He said, don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to name this guy.
We know who you are, buddy.
Yeah,
he told me.
You've been to the show. He's been on the show before, folks.
Oh,
you'll play Guess Who. But so I had this comic who sold weed, and I didn't drive, so I would need my parents to give me money, or not to give me money, but to give me rides so that I could go buy weed. And so when I started telling my parents is that I do stand up and I need to go do an open mic at the comedy club, when really I was just buying weed from this guy. And there it was I had to stay because I had to sell the lie that I was doing comedy. And meanwhile, I would just sit there and watch these terrible comics go up and think, I know I can at least do that good, if not better than that. And then that's what kind of gave me a little bit of the confidence to do stand up. And then, because you'd also see these incredible killers that would go up and you're like, I'm not there yet, and maybe I'll never get there, but they're fucking funny. And if I'm somewhere in between the worst guy and the best guy, we can move forward from there. But I don't know. So that really piqued my interest. And then, I'll tell this. This is gonna get personal, but
we'll bleep it out if you need to say, okay?
No, it's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing serious. But I don't know. God damn it. Well, you're not gonna have to bleep it out. All right, folks.
I'll write it down if you need to.
I'm a dead mom. How about that?
Oh, okay.
And that's. Oh, geez, I'm trying to. All right, that was kind of a joke, but not a joke. But I was trying to over exaggerate for effect.
Wait, don't have a dead mom. Sounds like we're together then, buddy.
Yeah.
I buried myself in a fucking hole.
You fucking dick.
No, my mom. No.
You thought he had a friend.
Yeah, I was like, damn, we're buddies now.
This sucks now.
Yeah, what a dick. You wish he was dead?
Wait, did we kill your joke, bro? I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't a joke. Fuck it. I had a mom. My mom died a couple years ago. Yeah, my mom died a couple years ago, and I got into to stand up literally because I would watch these losers go up, and I would be like, that's not even why. No, I'd get on stand up and I'd be terrified. I watched doing stand up for years, and I was terrified to go up. And when my mom died, it was a cool moment for me because it was I can just go up because it's not. I've already lived through the worst thing.
Yeah.
So it's you can go up and do stand up and do it. And it fucking changed my life. It changed the trajectory of my entire life. Probably for the worst right now. Honestly, my life was way better before. I had a mom, and I was an Olympian, and I had a good job.
And I fucked up.
Champion.
Yeah, no, that's what comedy, and I told my brother this the other day. I said, comedy better work out, because if it doesn't, it's just going to look like I had a crisis after my mom died. I just quit my good paying news producer job to do shitty stand-up and work at Chick-fil-A.
That's
so
not
it better
shitty, bro.
fucking pay off.
I'm telling you this, it's gonna happen for you, dude. Like your comedy's great, man. You seem to be getting great opportunities. It's happening here in Texas, dude. So you're good, bro. Or you'll stay working at Chick-fil-A.
The fall off stages and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll be falling off stages till I'm 80, baby. Let's go. Yeah. But yeah.
Dude, the stage to fall off of would be at the Comedy Mothership.
Just fucking,
I don't think there's a stage to fall off of.
I'm just saying.
There's not a stage.
somewhere there.
Also, I feel like I'm sorry. I haven't even been looking at Wax this whole time. I've just been looking at Danny.
It's alright, he's better looking. How are you feeling? Are you high?
Yeah, man, I'm
1 to
chilling.
10, how would you feel?
I'm like a 6.
I was gonna ask you when you were talking about smoking earlier. When's it actually how old were you when you first started smoking?
How?
Remember?
Yeah, when I first smoked, high school probably like 16.
Okay.
And it didn't really even do much for me then. Like the first time, I don't know what it is, but people always say the first couple of times you smoke a bowl, like
you don't really feel nothing, right?
Yeah, nothing happened.
That's how I felt.
And
too.
so like it didn't really. Then I didn't really smoke that much because like why the fuck would I smoke? Which was terrible because when I was in college my freshman year, I lived with this dude from California who was a 28-year-old guy who like was on a wheelchair basketball scholarship, and I lived across from him, and he just smoked weed 24/7.
Fuck yeah.
And was just like from California, knew all the rules, knew about police, knew about everything. Because we were staying, all right, whatever. We were staying like in these on-campus apartments, so like obviously you can't be smoking there.
But y'all were.
Yeah, and I wasn't really smoking that much there, but he would be. I remember one time we were smoking, and it was like since these were on-campus apartments, they would come by twice a year just to make sure everything was clean.
Okay.
One time a semester, and that was it. So this guy would be hotboxing his whole place, and then 2 days before the inspection, dude cleans everything, airs
Poppins that shit up, baby.
air things is out, air everything out. And I remember one time we were smoking in there, and everybody knew this dude smoked, and even campus police knew he smoked, but they couldn't do anything.
He was just so good at cleaning up after himself.
Yeah.
Dope.
One time we were smoking, and
shout out him, keeping it clean.
one time we were smoking, and we just hear this pounding on the door, and it's fucking campus police.
Oh shit.
It's like campus police, and so we're there. They're pounding on the door. He has this whole room, his personal room, soundproofed, so that he has all these sound panels, so he can watch TV and whatever, and so there's no noise coming out there. So he has this whole room soundproofed, and I'm like nervous. I'm like a 19-year-old freshman. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like I didn't really smoke weed like that at the time, and police is coming, and he just goes, "No worry, baby," and just takes another bong rip. He goes, "They can knock all they want. They cannot come in here." Like he's just that type of guy.
Didn't give a fuck.
And yeah, and so it was just like cool. And so like I knew him, and I smoked a little bit with him, and then it really wasn't until like after college when I would smoke every now and then, because it's also like I was for Olympic training, like you can't be smoking.
And you said they drug test you.
Yeah, they get drug tested and stuff and things like that, so you can't really be smoking like that. But yeah, I guess like since after college.
Okay. When do you take your first dab? You smoke flower. When do you take your first concentrate?
My first dab was probably with shout out Daniel Puente, my little brother's best friend. I think I took my first dab, like, same thing, probably I was 19, 20. And I just hung out at his house one day, and I didn't know what a dab was. And it took a dab. It looked like, you know how when you're playing a video game and it's story mode and you can you're controlling the character's head while they're talking, and it kind of
you feel like this? Or
yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
And you could just, I felt like I was watching myself talk.
Yeah.
After the first dab.
Third person view.
And it just, I don't know. It's also like weed too. Like my mom did pass away, and I think weed definitely helped me with that, because like your stress level, your cortisol in your heart is on a level 10.
Yeah.
And like a level 10 where like your world is falling apart. You're fucking, you don't know what's you don't give a fuck what's happening around you, what's going on. Like I'd go into stores, like I remember just like the day my mom died, I still had to go to the store to get stuff or do something for my house, and like you're just going there and it's just like it's all white noise, everything's brushing by you, like you're just kind of out of it. And so then you smoke a little bit and you can physically feel your heart slow down.
Yeah.
You can physically feel your stress kind of melting off, and it gives you a chance to breathe and process what you're feeling and then think about it. Like really think about it and be like, all right, this is now reality.
Yeah.
What weed does is it really hones in on like whatever you're doing, it's not going to let you hide from stuff, especially if you're going through stuff. Mm-hmm. And so it just hones in on like you have to be objective, and you have to, it really forces you to think about who you are.
Yeah.
And besides like all the therapeutic properties and stuff, like I mean, like the physical properties, like that's a treatment in itself for me. Mm-hmm. Was like, you know, my mom passed away. Now I have this, I had to take care of my dad and stuff, and like all this stuff happened. And then to be able to just smoke and just like take a breath, you know, figure shit out, decide what I'm gonna do, like, you know, that was huge. And that's something that doesn't get brought up enough. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know. Bro, that one had hash in it. That small one, that one's fucking me up. Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, that's another thing about weed too. Like, that doesn't get brought up enough, I think, in my opinion.
It's very therapeutic, man, for the soul. You know, you're going through some tough stuff, and it can give you that little moment that you need just to be able to reflect and think and be able to process whatever's going on in your life. You know,
absolutely.
I mean, I've had moments where I've freaked out and had like anxiety the whole day, and as soon as I smoke, maybe or take an edible or something and start feeling high, all that washes away, and then you kind of, let's say if you were angry, about 30 minutes later, you're gonna be like, oh God, why the fuck is this so bad? That was dumb. Why
That's why I like Dad's, bro, takes 5 minutes. Fuck a 30-minute window.
Yeah. So it definitely helps.
That eases everything very nice.
And even especially if you haven't like partaken too often, just kind of just smoked here and there.
Yeah.
Like if you get to actually use it as a therapy and partake every day and multiple times a day, it becomes very, very helpful in people's lives.
No, 100%. And I knew a dude who had like ADD, really smart dude, just could never get it together in school. And they prescribed him Adderall and shit to focus, and he was just a kind of crazy kid, but like very smart. He started selling weed, and then eventually like flipped that and like starting his own business, selling like vintage teas and stuff, and making a name for himself. And it was all because when he would smoke weed, it would just allow him to calm down. He had ADD. They were prescribing him Adderall. He was just off the walls, and he would smoke weed, and he was able to find himself and be able to like, what do I want to do? How can I like make money? Like he wasn't doing great in school, but you could tell that he was a very smart guy. And so just shit like that is like super, super cool. And I think like, I mean, especially now in 2024, like weed naturally or generally is like, you know, it's no big deal. Mm-hmm. It's still weird in Texas a little bit, especially law enforcement in Texas. But I don't know, man.
Fuck you, local government.
I don't know. I think it's just
fuck this guy
and Ken Paxton.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. But it's just I don't know, man. It's cool to see where the culture's going, and to be able to do shit like this, we're bringing stand up and things that go naturally hand in hand. We can stand up. So
to me, that was it was missing. I know. Back then or back when what's his name? Doug, not Doug Stanhope. The High with
Doug Benson.
Yeah, Doug Benson. Yeah. He kind of had a little thing going, but he was out of it, man. He was like a weird ass stoner.
No, yeah,
he like couldn't function.
He was like, he's old as shit actually now. He's like 65 or something. Shit. Like he was old as shit like 10 years ago when I thought he was like 30. He was actually like 46.
Shit.
So it was just like, I don't know, Doug Benson. Yeah, because that's the other thing too is like, you do get also weed gets a weird vibe because there's weird fucking people, and the weird fucking people have the biggest voice, and it's like, dude, weed people are just normal people. We get it, it's great, but you have too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
If you're fucking doing this weird shit or like being weird online or like, I don't know.
Honestly, there's a very weird, like you said, there's a very weird group of people that tends to attach themselves to weed. It's usually that grimy, crusty crowd, and it's that kind of like they lean into that like, I'm so high, man, I don't know what's going on. It's like it's fucking hack as shit, you know, it's corny.
You know what's going on, but
it's like. This is
also
medicine, buddy. Don't treat it like that.
Also, handle your. It's also like it's because these people, they got nothing going on. It's like the average stoner. You run a business. You run a very profitable business. You know, we're comedians and stuff. You know, people live their life on weed productively, do productive things, pay taxes, contribute to society, you know, do a lot of great things. But then it's just like these weirdos that get the most, you know, blame and shame for everything.
That's for you, Bubba. I'm dying. Is that all of them?
Ooh, nah, hell no. We still got more, man. I got a full jar in front of me. One take it
That
there.
hash one was... Well, one of them had a hash nugget or worm plus actual powdery hash, right?
Yes.
And then one of them just had powdery hash by itself, right?
I don't even remember what was rolling towards the end.
I'm really high, bro. All right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty proud of my tolerance if I be wax.
No, I'm always high, bro, all the time.
He can't smoke flower, dude. That's
I
his.
take fat dabs.
Yeah, he can dab all
That's
day.
why you call yourself wax?
That's why people call me wax, and I
Right.
adopted it. But
He
yeah,
calls himself.
yeah, what Danny said. I'm just alone in my room, talking to my weird. I'm wax, all right? I'm wax,
I'm wax.
man. Fucking believe me.
That's actually, all right, true.
But yeah, I can take really, like, yeah, flower kills me, bro. He smokes joints. When I'm working, I open and close. We smoke at least 7 joints every day.
That's so fucking sick, dude.
While I'm at work, I'm like,
God damn it.
I'm out here like,
It's mandatory.
yeah, I'm like, let's go, let's do it. I'm down. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's sick.
So, you got any shows coming up, man? What shows have you done actually in the past few months? Any good shows opening for any good comedians or anything?
Yeah, the past few months I got to open for Josh Blue back in October, which if you don't know him, he's another cerebral palsy comedian, which is hilarious.
Was he on America's Got Talent or one of those?
Yeah, he was on America's Got Talent.
That's right.
And he was also he was in the Paralympics as well, and
Dope.
so it was cool to do some shows with him. And then, I mean, yeah, one of the, just, you know, Mike Suarez, a local San Antonio guy, and does some stuff in New York. And then there's a brand new, the one thing I do want to plug a lot, there's a brand new comedy club in San Antonio that, sorry, hang on.
Take your time. Cottonmouth.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're all gonna. Beverage break.
I've seen him kick up that empty Modelo 20 times.
You want another one?
Oh, sure, yeah.
You want another one?
Yeah.
I was counting.
Oh, wait, really?
Oh, dude, it was like 20 times.
I kept seeing you do it. I'm like, does he want another
20
one?
times where he just
Maybe he
grabs
wants
it,
another one.
picks it up, and puts it down.
Look, he's been watching it too. That's awesome.
I kept seeing
I don't know. I guess it's just
I'm sorry.
It's
Next
just
time.
a habit.
No, you're okay. We'll get you. We got a
it
bunch.
was like
We'll get you.
That's fucking funny. That's
fucked up.
crazy. I didn't think I was that high, but I guess if I'm like a fucking robot.
I was like, maybe there's a little sip in there. I don't know.
Yeah, damn, dude, that's nuts. But yeah, there's a brand new comedy club that just opened up in San Antonio called The Station. It's downtown, right above Francis Bogside. And it was started by some really funny comics in San Antonio. And it's like a pretty poppin' club. They have shows every Friday at 11. It's free. That thing sells out. You know, it's free, so the tickets go pretty quickly. And but it's always fun. So definitely go check that out. And they're doing some bigger projects coming up soon.
Hell yeah. So you got to claim the tickets online, or
Yeah, you can claim the tickets online, and then there's always going to be tickets at the door.
Okay.
Like it's free, so there's always whatever tickets go out online. There's always going to be more at the door. So
kind of like here, we sell out, but if you come to the door, we're not going to turn you away. Well, you can stand in the back.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah. So the Stage Comedy Club is great every Friday at 11. And then I mean I'm hopefully gonna be doing more stuff at the Black Rabbit in Austin. Just like Great Club, they have shows Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 9 and some earlier. So just Black Rabbit ATX on Instagram. Awesome. But I mean, and obviously fucking the High as Fuck show. Yeah, my fucking favorite show. The reason that I'm fucking here. Come on, Danny. This is the best for last, man. Come on, it's showbiz, baby. Come on, dude. But I mean, the High as Fuck show. It's gonna be gone, and the tickets will be gone soon. But February 17th, March 23rd, and then the big one is gonna be 420. That's gonna be a dope show. It's gonna be a big one. I'm gonna book a fucking killer lineup for that one. That one I'm really looking forward to. So the 420 show in particular, guys, that you're gonna want to get tickets to that. And then May 11th. And then dude.
Damn, we got the. Woo.
You know, everyone keeps asking me how can I get on the show? How can I get on the show? And of course, it's the people that have never really. I guess they're not comics because they would know that you don't just. You don't just ask like that. But I've been thinking about like maybe one of these nights we should do like an open call, open mic.
Yeah, would love to do an open mic for you guys. Yeah,
that would be fun, and just have people sign up like that they're gonna show up and if they want to check it out, they can check it out. But that would be pretty fun, dude. And like I said, I don't know how many people would actually pull through and actually go up there, but a lot of the people that come through here ask, and they seem pretty ballsy enough to do it.
Can I get on stage? I'm like, no.
I mean, I'll just say this: I would never tell anyone not to try comedy, but you think you're funny, and no matter what, like the first time you go up, you're gonna bomb. And there's a million people, even if you're good, like, you're just gonna bomb. That's what's gonna happen. And everybody, especially when you're at a fucking comedy show, you're high as shit, people are saying stuff and you're like, oh, I could have said that. Everybody thinks that they can be a comedian. It's a lot different when you have to talk in front of people, and especially a lot of fucking people. It's a lot different. I still get fucking nervous. I have no fucking facial expression my whole time. I can't fucking smile on stage because I just I rely on my words alone to get laughs because people can't tell if I'm having fun.
Do you ever get shaky on stage? Like
my whole, I was born shaky. What do you mean? Do I get shaky?
You know what?
No, of course. My fucking voice seizes up. I sound more crippled than I should. It's fucking nuts, dude.
More crippled than I should.
I wanted to do stand up, and I started writing. I started researching on how to do stand up because I know that you just can't be funny and go up there. So I started reading books. I started not reading books. I started
gay. Very gay.
Very, 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 very. And I started reading books, dude, and one of them was like, it just made me not want to fucking do it, dude, because the way they break it down, it's so fucking corny. They like, the setup punchline, it's not fun, dude. Like,
here's why you could never do stand up, because you went to the books. When you say you can't just be funny and get up there, yes, you can.
I wrote one joke using the steps.
Tell the joke.
Don't use the fucking steps. That's what we're telling you.
All right. I'll tell you the joke.
Please, the step
with
joke.
The steps.
Yes. Do you have one without?
Huh?
Do you have one without steps?
No. I like a good underdog story, like the story of Chris Benoit.
All right.
You know, the WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
He murdered his entire family in a roid rage incident. Right? And he ended his roid rage incident by putting his baby boy in his signature move, the crossface crippler. And I know that doesn't sound like an underdog story, but I like to think that the little boy died because he didn't tap out.
How many fucking times did you practice that in the mirror before fucking getting on the podcast? That was never do stand-up ever again. Don't do that. No, the truth is, the truth is,
the steps suck balls, dude.
Hey, it sounded cool.
First of all,
Thank you, Wax.
No, I mean,
We're both in the mirror. I'm Wax. I'm funny. All right. It's all right, dude.
wait, what trim am I passing this?
Whatever way you want. You decide.
Jesus Christ, here you go. Wax.
Thank you, dude.
No, yeah, because you can't look at the books.
Yeah.
The truth, the honest truth is,
Can't read.
there is no way to do stand-up. There is no, I mean, yeah, do a setup punch, you have to have a punchline and everything, but there is no way to do this. There's no way. You get on shows, you kind of book, you kind of go to open mics, and you just be funny.
Get booed.
And if you're going to go to books, you're going the nerd way about it. You're doing homework brain, which is the opposite of stand-up.
Nerd.
All right.
And I know you sound real hurt right now.
I am. That was the best joke I had. All right,
another joke?
Can I read you some of the ones that I have in my notes?
Holy
They're gonna be quick ones, all right?
Oh my god.
Do you want time on stage? What the fuck?
Here we go.
He's got them in notes. Unbelievable.
Don't say the
Let's
first one.
see.
Quit skipping them, bitch. Say it. Quit skipping them. Say the first one you're on. Quit skipping them.
I'm giving you a hard time, Danny.
I know.
Danny's gonna use that next joke on stage. You're gonna fucking be like, "That was my Chris Benoit joke." Watch.
Now I can't find them.
Don't lie, dude. Don't lie.
God damn it, Danny.
Don't
I'm sorry,
fucking lie, bro.
All right, I don't know.
No, dude.
Here we go.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right.
Hurt his feelings, Daniel.
I know.
All right.
I went too hard on him.
You know that look. You know that look that.
I'm so sorry.
Looking at me like that.
I feel so fucking bad. I called you gay and a nerd.
Dude, I am a nerd.
While I'm
He's gay.
smoking your weed. Hilarious.
All right, here's one. I noticed a lot of my friends started using hard drugs later on in life, so I started selling hard drugs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, that was
That's horrible.
I'm uncircumcised,
Great.
and my wife thinks my mother makes poor decisions. No? All right.
Oh, skip that one. Delete it. What's next? You know?
not bad.
Nah, these are pieces of shit, dude.
It's like quick zingers, quick ones.
Danny, oh my god, bro.
Bro, they're really making fun of you, Daddy.
Dude,
Better come up with one better shit, bro.
I worked on these.
I like the Chris Benoit one. As a wrestling fan.
What's that?
Hell yeah, he liked the Chris Benoit one.
As a wrestling fan, I like the
Yeah,
Chris Benoit one.
it's the premise is
dark.
there.
It's dark, but I like it.
The premise is there.
Put the baby in a chokehold, bro.
Yeah, I had one about
I'm gonna lose crowds instantly.
I had one about
down, no doubt.
I had one about that look that like kids get boys have when they're about to hit puberty.
Yeah.
They get that little light mustache.
Yes,
and
sir.
Why is that the look that lesbians go for?
Jesus Christ. That's because they're all the height of those boys, I think.
You're an idiot.
So that was the one I was looking for.
That's not bad. I like that premise.
Yeah.
You had two good ones.
I don't want to
Out of
say the
7.
ugly ones that I have, dude.
Why? They were kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they're real
Bleep it
fucking.
out. I can bleep it out. Say it.
No, something about foot babies.
Yeah. No, maybe don't do that one.
Yeah, it's about when you drop a load in the shower, you make foot babies.
A foot baby. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Something about that,
That's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
A little worse, but yeah.
That's actually
So you just
foot
step it in
baby
your
is a
cum.
creative term.
Step in your cum.
Yeah.
Jesus
Shower.
Christ.
So yeah, that's why I never did stand up.
I'm fucking sorry, Danny. I was just
No,
I'm sorry, man.
I realize I just don't have the patience to write or have the guts.
Oh, it sucks. I hate all my jokes.
I did music for forever.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different fucking game. I can't even jump on the stage to thank everybody and remind them that there's fucking chili cheese nachos at the show without fucking shaking.
Yeah. Chili cheese nachos.
Hey, there's chili cheese nachos. Can you please come?
Hey guys, I just want to tell you this is chili cheese nachos. And a crispin wacho.
Yeah.
One joke.
Dude, Danny, you should do some jokes at open mic.
Oh, dude,
Like if you're hosting it here, I'll host it, but I'll host it on the condition that you do some of your jokes then.
All right.
And like, really, you're an artist. Like, you know how to write music and shit. Like, some of your premises weren't the worst. They were not as bad as some of the people I've seen do open mics before. So that's good. That is a good thing, and you can really craft something. If you want to stick to the step guide, that's fine. And I think maybe you should.
It was an audiobook.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. So you were just listening and writing stuff down?
Very. Oh, that's it.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'll do it if we set it up. All right. I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll write something.
Would you go in the middle, the beginning, or then? Like what time would you get on?
I already forgot what we were talking about. What?
on stage.
When you go up to do jokes.
Oh, I'll start it off because if I'm gonna die, I don't want to be the last one.
I'm gonna go up. I'll go up. I'll host it, but I'll go up and I'll go up, do like 5 minutes, and then I'll bring you up, and
Is this payback for the stairs, man?
No, I'll bring you up. I'll bring you
on
up.
stage.
I'll bring you up, dude. Like, you should try it.
It would be fun, dude.
Yeah, dude, fuck it. I was really giving you a hard time. I was giving you not even about some of your premises, just the fact that you went to a book is tough. That's tough for me to swallow.
How did you learn?
You're so cool.
You read a book.
It's like, how could you do a gay thing like that?
Well, how did you learn to write stand-up? Obviously, you said that you just started going to the open mics and just talking, or what?
Yeah, like I was a fan of stand-up, and I also, like, for my Paralympic stuff, I gave a lot of like public speeches, so I knew how to talk to crowds. But I was a fan of stand-up, and I kind of knew like a setup punch. Like the best stand-up, and I'm nowhere near that. The best, of course, nowhere near that. But like the best comics, they make their stand-up sound so effortless, like they're having a conversation. Or if you can tell it's a setup punch, it's done so directly for that reason.
Yeah.
And so, like, I just knew what setup punch was and like how stand-up should sound, so I just started crafting jokes in that style of voice.
Yeah. Oh, okay. One of my favorite jokes that one of my buddies had. He's from San Francisco. Shout out John Brown. But he was doing stand-up at LOL once in a while. He was working down at Dick's Last Resort with me.
Oh yeah, the downtown location.
Yeah, he had a joke. It was real simple, real short, and he would say he had a real goofy voice, kind of sound like Norm Macdonald. He'd go, a very out of date too joke, but still fire.
Yeah.
So I recently heard that Rosie O'Donnell is gay. I'm pretty sure that dude fucks chicks. That was his joke, right? Fucking kill.
Not bad.
Who the fuck knew who Rosie O'Donnell was even 5 years ago, dude?
I mean, Rosie O'Donnell was pretty popular at what time? And if yeah, but if he's telling this, when was this? How long ago was this?
Probably like 2011.
Yeah, people knew who Rosie O'Donnell was 2011.
Yeah, they're making fun of her still.
I just thought it was
roast and shit.
It was just a very simple, goofy joke that would kill every single time, and he used it. I remember.
Yeah, if it killed, why would anyone know who Rosie O'Donnell is? Clearly, people did.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Stupid.
Man, fuck you both. All right, this podcast is over.
Yeah, reading books.
No, but yeah, Rosie, that is a good joke.
Yeah, that was like a Shout out John Brown. He had a bunch of material that he would just. I mean, he showed me that stand-up comedy is like just going and practicing the same set, essentially, kind of trying out new material.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Because I would go he'd be like, go with me to the club, and I'd go and I'd be like, yo, you're gonna do the same shit, and he'd be like, yep.
Yeah, well, what's crazy is like you do the same shit. Sometimes you do the same stuff for several reasons. Like sometimes you're not comfortable with that joke yet, so you want to keep trying it in front of audiences. Sometimes you're like, I want to keep part of this the same, but I want to change this, or I want to try this another way. And then the other part is I'm fucking high that I forgot what I was gonna say. That's the most important part.
Speaking of that, I saw a video online, I think today, about Mark Norman, making basically the development of a joke in like real time, where he's like showing clips of his sets, and how he's like cutting certain words out, and and then at the very end he shows like the full joke.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah, but pretty much the other reason you do the same thing is because you never know like when a punchline is gonna hit that you could add to what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it could come. I heard it could come after you recorded your special. You're like, fuck.
I mean, yeah, I didn't know that, but I mean, yeah, I'm sure that happens.
I heard it on Rogan. He was talking about it. He's like, man, most of my best punchlines have came after I recorded the special, and I'm like, damn, yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember that actually.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know, man. Stand up is I just love stand up, and you gotta really work. You gotta like love it to really do it. Like there was one time I was hosting at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. I was hosting the open mic, and it's a comedy club that I'd already been to. I'd done it a million times, hosted the open mic a million times, done shows there, and it's always a good crowd. And I just went up, did my normal stuff, and just ate shit. Just bombed the hardest I've ever bombed ever, to where I was like panicking on stage. I was literally panicking on stage. And then I literally was like, all right, and I had to host, so I went up first, and then I had to keep bringing everybody up after I just ate shit. I literally brought this guy up, and I ended my set by going, well, this has been a disaster. Hopefully the next guy is funnier than me. Please welcome so-and-so. And then I had to get off stage. I just went to the back, and I was clawing my hair out. I was just standing in the corner like a child, just like going, what am I doing with my life? Why did I do this? And then I had to keep going up the stairs and bringing everybody up. It felt like manual labor for 2.5 hours. It was fucked up. And then when I was leaving, the manager goes, well, good. He's a British guy, and he goes, well, good news, Daniel. You can't get much worse than that, can ya? And I was like, no. And then the next week, they were looking for a host, and I was like, I'll volunteer. And he was like, yeah, okay. I'm never letting you host again. But he's he's a good guy. Yeah, but I was hosting after that.
But he's a good guy.
Yeah, no, it's
look at him now.
Like, yeah, now
British guy.
Here, fucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, no, he's a good guy. No, he just did that one time. But stand up, like, I don't know, stand up, there is like a kind of like good, like, peaceful assurance that you're always gonna bomb. And that doesn't mean you're not funny. Everyone's just gonna bomb. And if you are funny, you know you're funny, and you're not going to let that deter you. Mm-hmm. There are some people, unfortunately, that should stop doing stand-up because they're like, I'm not going to let this bomb deter me.
Danny.
But they really should.
Danny.
Oh, dude, I've
shit.
I'll tell you this, and I'll be really fucking honest.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one comedian that's performed here that you've booked that I've been like, every single person that you've booked here is a fucking killer, dude.
Yeah.
Like every single one.
Yeah. No,
one of my favorites was that serial killer looking one that talked about poop, dude.
Wait, Wait, what was he wearing? Do you remember?
Either the Jeffrey Dahmer tall looking kid.
I think it was Taylor, right?
Shout out Warren Green.
Oh, that one, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, fucking dying.
Shout out Warren Green. Yeah, no, that guy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
He
dude.
was like, just talking about poop.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, yeah!
Yeah, that guy.
Funny, dude.
That guy's autistic as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I liked his set, dude. He was good.
He's funny, man. Yeah, no, dude, and that's what I don't know. I just like. It's really like a joy to be able to have a room where I have like really good creative control. I can bring a place with good comics every month, and I don't know, and I do want to put on a good show, and it's like just a joy, much a joy for us as it is for the people here. So yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, the people here look forward to it every month, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Asking, when's the next one? When's the next one?
And that pushes, I mean, as much when, if things go well and like I do what I want to do in stand up, more people outside of this little area of people are going to know about this show. And that's going to be good. Like this place is going to pop off where I think, you're not going to be able to get tickets really.
Right, to push people away.
Yeah. And I also think that it is good for me because like, with the same people here each month, some of the same people, we are getting a lot of new people in too because the show is growing and people are knowing about it. Mm-hmm. And I took a poll on a few shows ago and it was like 40% of the crowd was like new.
Yeah.
So like we are getting some new people. We do have a lot of repeat customers.
How do you feel about them? Like seeing them, like, do you feel like, oh, you spot the one guy, do you feel like, oh shit, I gotta change this up just because of him?
So it's good and bad because it forces me, and it forces like, I mean, shout out the homie Nick, the taxi driver Nick, dude. He drives me, my roommate. He drives me from Austin, indeed, for stage time. So it forces us to really build on our shit, and maybe work, maybe not new stuff, but like, hey, there's a month before the next show. Like, could we have a joke that we feel okay with? Maybe it's not like finished, but like there's a punchline that we like, something new. It forces us to be on our game a lot more. And then for the new guys that we bring down, it's great because for them it's a whole new crowd. They just get to have fun with it. But it's like for me, like it's a workout room. Like I want to do good and have a good time, and like I might repeat a couple jokes, but like I'm trying to work out some new shit too. And like it's and it's rare, like I said, to have that coming from Austin too.
Yeah, definitely, man. Crafting your craft here, working on your craft here, man. That's what I wanted to give y'all as well. Like having this room, building this room, was somewhere where y'all could develop like some of your I guess hours, some of your jokes. Be like one of those spots, and hopefully soon enough, like we are doing a little bit more than just the single show. Like we're maybe sprouting out to like different venues so we can like maybe do like collabs and stuff like that.
Absolutely. We definitely have, like I said, we'll get together with the people at Black Rabbit and see what we can do, because that's a really dope show. Josh loves you guys. Josh also talks really highly of the show. Anybody I run into in Austin and I bring up the show, like, oh yeah, Josh told me about that or whatever. So
that's awesome.
So the word is getting around, and again, like, I mean, I really do appreciate you because it's so rare that you find a place not only with great crowds, but then you pay comics really well, and you make a ton of money as well, and everyone does well, and that's so rare in this business, and that's fine. We get that it's rare because we're comics. We'll do time for. He does time. I give him less gas money than I should probably, but
I'm paying you.
So it's a low paying business. So when I move it to advertise to people, especially people coming down from Austin, that hey, they're gonna go to Austin, have to go back. They're like, is it worth my time? It's like, yeah, man, I'm paying you well. You can fucking smoke weed. You get, if you don't, if we're fucking broke comics, like you get free food and fucking drinks, like a packed room, like that's a lot, and that says a lot about like your character and the reputation that I think this show is going to build for just starting too.
Thank you, man. And like it wouldn't be possible without your help, man, and you being a part of it. I think we have something good going. I think the future looks bright.
Absolutely, that guy's high as fuck, dude. That guy's high as shit.
God damn. I get fucking dyslexic like a motherfucker when I'm high.
Yeah, you do, bro.
That was your funniest joke. That was a good one.
You didn't follow the steps, bro. You didn't follow the steps on that one.
Jesus.
All right, you want to wrap this up, Danny?
Yeah, man. So you want to plug any dates, anything you got coming up?
No, man. Just I plugged everything really.
Plug him? You want to plug him?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, dude, come to the fucking Smoke Show. It's the best show in San Antonio. It's a lot of fucking fun. It's a real community-based show, so you're gonna have fun. I bring fucking killers from all over, so come through. And the tickets go fast, and they're gonna go by faster once the show really gets popping. So come to the fucking Smoke Show, and then just like Instagram at vintage.daniel. But other than that, nothing, guys. Thank you for having me.
Again. He might stage dive again. I do it.
Yeah, who knows?
Fucking do it.
This shit sells out a whole year. Last show I'm stage diving again. Dude.
Yeah, let's go. Fuck yeah, you heard it here. Recorded. All right,
Damn, you want to see me get hurt? All right, see you guys.
All right, thanks, man.